Sweet Milwaukee trying to become the first team to repeat since the Yankees. Off we go. He went fastball and he missed badly with it. Seeing him for the first time. Here's his 2-2. And there it is to finish off Otani. The payoff to Mookie Betts. Bouncing ball. Jimenez. 1-2 from Trey Savage. Bounce gently right side to Bo Bichette, and the kid has him rocking to the 1-2-3 first. Game 7 hero leads off. First pitch to George Springer. Upstairs, ball one.
Well, there's no better feeling of a pitcher when you're in rhythm. This is a baseball, the Toronto Blue Jays.
To short and Betts. Off one bounce. One out.
Up and down.
Here's his 1-1 to Schneider. Fastball, get in on him. And a pop up to Mookie Betts. 2 up and 2 down in this first inning. Another payoff. Taken for ball 4. And the Jays have the first base runner of the game.
And is missed on the first 3.
A green light and a runner that'll sneak through for a base hit into right field. Guerrero heads for third. Hernandez is thrown out close to in time, and the Jays have him cornered in the first. Welcome back, Bo Bichette. On the 9th pitch, Kirk takes ball 4, bases loaded. What a chance for the Blue Jays. The 1-2, another breaking pitch is flied into center field. Andy Pages comes on, and Blake Snell gets out of this bases loaded jam, but his 3-1 is taken for ball 4. The Dodgers have their first base runner on a leadoff walk from Smith. On a 1-2 from Savage. Bounces one left side to second for 1. Bichette to first, not in time. Hernandez aboard, 1 away on the fielder's choice. They said the
fastball usage is going to be low.
Muncy on 0-1. Shoots one to left field, a base hit, and the first one of the game for the Dodgers. Max Muncy, who's just 1 for 12 in the championship series, has a single to put him at first and second. Jays have turned a bunch of them. That's up the middle and through. Base hit center field from Hernandez. Teoscar Hernandez comes home. The Dodgers are on the board first. Kike Hernandez again getting the job done in the postseason. On a 2-2, Edman taps it along third, and no play for Ernie Clement. An infield single for Tommy Edman to load the bases. The Dodgers doing their best Blue Jays impression here, putting the ball in play. Nowhere to put him with Otani on deck. Here it comes. He struck him out. Slider gets Pages 2 away. Grounder, fair. Guerrero beats him to the bag, and Savage limits the damage to 1. 0-2 from Snell. Is hooked into shallow left field and a base hit, and that's what he's done all postseason. Swings at everything. It doesn't matter if it's in the middle. It doesn't matter if it's a foot off of the ground. Ernie Clement's not. Snell to Straw. Strikes him out. First of the game for Snell. And 1 gone in the second inning. And then it all came together for him last year in San Francisco. Check swing, hit the bat at strike 3. That's a foul tip for strike 3.
Yep.
And he's put that all together this year. Springer with a cue shot to first. Freeman has no play at second. Turns and throws to first. It's not in time. Throw to third. They got him. Wow, the ball getting tossed all over the diamond. First, Freeman looks to second. Then he goes to first. To the challenge every time that they've asked. Just there's only so much in that tank, and he's issued his second leadoff walk. Straight all-star games for this guy. And it's back-to-back walks to open the third, and John Schneider's got to start to think about how soon he wants. His payoff is poked through the right side, a base hit for Smith. Here comes Betts. Straw's throw goes into second, and they've got Freeman hung up. Here comes a tag from Clement. We're running back to the bag. It is 2-0 Dodgers. Will Smith drives in Mookie Betts. On a payoff, Hernandez grounds one towards the middle. Ship with a backhand. Quick trigger throw to first. You'd never know. He's never played there in the big leagues.
That was such an outstanding fastball to explode at the top of the zone.
Once he chases a splitter for strike 3, and despite 3 walks and 4 hits, only 2 runs against him. 8th-round draft pick. Now hitting second for a World Series team. He's down on strikes here for the first out of the 3rd, and there is that changeup that Snell rode against Milwaukee. His dad, the Hall of Famer Vladimir Guerrero. He would swing at everything and hit just about everything. Vlad's waited for his pitch, and he hits everything too. Vlad grew up at his hip. Roller to first, and Freddie Freeman to go to second one. Back to first, they turn 2 with a jump throw from Betts.
Thanks so much, Dave.
All right, TV.
It's Kike Hernandez starting this 4th for his Dodgers, and he's down swinging over a slider. Strikeout number 4 for Trey Savage. Best weapon. Out of the 1-2. Over the top of a slider. Throwing that pitch more than ever tonight, and he's got his 5th K. Behind the dugout, John Schneider said it was like they were at a summer ball game listening to a dad. Here's a high fly ball to deep right center field. Straws back. Edge of the track gets there. Savage with a 1-2-3-4. We'll see if he's
Out that way health-wise, it has in the postseason.
8th pitch to Kirk. Swatted towards the right field corner. Hernandez turns and watches this one hit off the wall. Holds him to a single. Teoscar guns it in. And Kirk, who has many wonderful traits, speed is not one of them. To score that run in the championship series, what we got? Varsho in the air to center field. Pages going back, turns, watches, and it's gone and tied. Dalton Varsho locks game 1. And John, it's one of the left-handers that bites him.
What the stitching in that thing holds it apart. But that first pitch fastball, he just went and attacked. Straightaway center, no doubt about it. And we got a new ball game.
First home run that Blake Snell's given up to a left-handed hitter all season. Tied at 2 in game 1. Ernie Clement sends the first one he sees into center field. Pages calls out Hernandez. 1 out.
Well, all the pitch.
Straw to left center. Pages and Hernandez. It's Hernandez streaking by there to make the catch. Slider to the corner to get him. Brand new ball game though in Toronto. Runs. Strike 3 to the knees. Fluharty strikes out Otani. On a 2-2 from Fluharty. Betts cranks one through, base hit center field. On for the 2nd time. Fly ball to right center field. Varsho runs under it. He's there. Back to first goes Betts. 2 gone in the 5th. 3 inning in game 7. On for Will Smith. Smith swings at the first pitch and sends a lazy fly to right field. We are halfway home in game 1 and tied at 2. To an infield hit. 1 out of 2. One of the 6 hits the Jays have against Snell. Make it 7. His 2nd. And they've been ready for that changeup.
Yeah, they're getting more aggressive. They felt out the first 4 innings.
Another 2-2. Schneider on the ground left side. Muncy to second one. And to first. Double play. Second one the Dodgers have turned. Broken back on a bounce to Tommy Edman from shallow center field. Double play ball helps Blake Snell face the minimum in the 5th and tied at 2. Back at you. 2-2. Strike 3 with a pinpoint heater. And then have to take that week off, maybe a bigger concern. A pop-up, foul ground at third. Clement appears to have room and does. 2 out. Backhand K's for Sir Anthony Domingos. 7 of the championship series. Come back and win it. A leadoff walk for Bichette. Go-ahead run aboard for the Jays. Kirk bounces one through. Base hit right field. Connor Falefa stops at second. Kirk has been on all 3 times in this game. Go-ahead run into scoring position. Varsho paid the price. Or would have put him on anyways as ball 4. Middle infield back, corners even with the backs. Clement scratches one through. Blue Jays take the lead. Station to station, 3-2. Ernie Clement delivers again. Now another 3-2. He's walked in, and it's 4-2 Toronto. Kirk can walk home. Again, 90 feet apiece. 5-2 Blue Jays. Bottom of the order, telling the story once again. Bouncing ball left side. Betts had a hard time getting it out of his glove, but he does in time to come home for the first out of the inning mercifully on the 7th batter faced. In the division series. Comes in here, struggles. Barger sends a towering drive. Right center field. Kiss it goodbye. Barger has connected on a grand slam to break open game 1 and start this place shaking.
Well, he hit a fly ball, and he guaranteed it. High breaking ball, and we talk about him. You want to see a hard swing? That was a hard swing.
Guy that he pinch hit for. And if you're unfamiliar with the Blue Jays, just learning about them today, just watch this 6th inning. Watch the bottom of the order set the table. Watch guys come off of the bench and deliver. Watch pesky 2-strike. They've batted around. Into shallow center field. Here comes Pages. That's down. Connor Falefa sends a fly to left field. Kike Hernandez. Connor Falefa, who came in as a pinch runner earlier in this inning, gets an at-bat in the same inning.
Your first pinch hit grand slam in World Series history. Wow.
Here's a high drive off of the bat of Kirk, sailing back there to center. Does it have enough? You bet. Double digits for the Jays in game 1. What a statement from Toronto.
Like I said, he's the perfect guy to talk about what the Toronto Blue Jays kind of do. You walk off the bus, you go, ah. He's like,
he said, I'm going to need a tailor for this. Fly to shallow left field. I mean, this is mind-blowing right here.
With a 9.9 run lead to throw a 2-0 breaking ball.
How about a 4-pitch walk?
Yeah, that's not going to get your manager in a good mood, because
only part of it, though. They've done that. They just hadn't won in the postseason anytime recently. Strike 3 on Pajes. In fact, it's their 4th postseason trip. Left it there, hit in the air to right field. Back it goes. It is gone. Yeah. Sky scraping home run from Shohei Otani. Left it over the plate, and Otani didn't miss.
Just can't do that to a great hitter.
That's the fastest run around the bases I've ever seen. Right on the heels of Tommy Edman. 4th home run the last 2 games for Otani, and it's 11-4.
You just see it coming, and it rolled right there perfectly for him, and that swing has been done a lot this year. Is that over 60 now?
That is 61.
Okay. Well, now it's a 7-run lead.
Awesome in Game 7 out of the pen. That's went around. 2 out. 1-2 Freeman climbs the ladder to get to that. In right center field, Barger to finish off the top of the 7th. Otani goes deep, but the Jays digs it out to center field for Pajes. 1 away in the 7th, and time for Fox.
So this is the guy.
This has got to be the guy. KF. Bouncing ball to 3rd. He's got good wheels. Close play, but once he gets him. Bounce to 2nd, and Tommy Edman. And Justin Robleski in his postseason debut has a 1-2-3 7th inning. Key piece. That changes things. Bounced off of the plate to 1st. Guerrero with an easy one for the 1st out of the 8th.
Yeah, the Dodgers had Savage on the ropes, and although they got the
as a 2-2 comes home from Bassett to Muncy. Yeah, and swinging at that looping curve. Some point in this series.
tee it.
Hernandez down swinging. And the Blue Jays in their
Huge.
Springer sends a fly ball to left center field. Kike Hernandez is there for the 1st out.
He told me he was 5'1", maybe 100 pounds as a sophomore in high school.
Good another base hit here, Ken. Go ahead.
By the time he was a junior, he was 8 inches taller. So the Jays.
The Baltimore Orioles had the same thing going up to Alabama. Here's a back-spinning fly ball to right center field. Pajes says that he has it and does. And now we get a quick word from Lone Depot. For Leffa had a single in that inning. Blooper, left center. Hernandez is there. And that does it for the Jays in the 8th. 11-4 in Game 1 as Chris Bassett looks to finish it off. And on 1 pitch gets pop-up here. Kirk with room. Edman retired like that.
Mariners, in fact, the first 2 games did not.
Pajes into right, hangs up for Barger. 2 gone in the 9th.
But then they got it going on the road, and when they get it going.
Walk for Otani. To finish it. Statement made by the Jays in Game 1. They pour 11 on this dominant pitching staff.
A lot went right. They got their superstar Bichette in the game for 6 innings. He contributed. There you see the stats on a sweep versus 7 games series.
Well, we mentioned that the 4 times that one team swept a series and the other played 7 met head-to-head in the World Series. The team that did the sweep 0-4 in the World Series. Not just 0-4 in the World Series. They've only won 2 games total in those 4 World Series. John Schneider's team just keeps on going. 11-4 over the Dodgers in Game 1 of the World Series. First World Series game in Canada in 3 decades. And they did not disappoint.